Alright, welcome back to Egg Poachers. So last time we had quite the ordeal with Sebastian, and now we are going to go and return this egg to the dragon with Poppy.
There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Yeah, that's definitely a good sign. I don't know why I'm even harvesting ingredients when I don't really do the alchemy in this game beyond wig and weld. Okay. It's probably gonna see us.
Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
That's a nice detail, having the snow stick to your hair like that. That's cool. I think I've noticed it before, I just haven't really addressed it.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Somehow.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do.
Let's lay off the unforgivables with Poppy in our company. I love that spell.
I wonder how many they brought to capture her. At least 10 usually.
Probably have to repair this bridge. Yep.
Repair her.
Fantastic.
There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
What's this cowardice, Maximilian? Your one trait is that you are brave. Well, not really your one trait. That's really your main trait. Hence why you're Gryffindor.
Her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon.
I don't
Revelio.
imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us.
Yeah, I was also questioning her eyesight because she doesn't seem to have noticed us, despite walking straight into her field of view multiple times.
Watch your step.
You don't need to do wake-up rolls in this game. That's more from soft muscle memory.
Or just raring for a fight. Revelio.
Is that a grap horn? Also, is that what they were talking about? I didn't quite hear and I didn't see his subtitles. Jeez. That could potentially be an upgrade. These unidentified items tend to be a little bit better than your standard stuff. Once you identify
Quiet,
them, of
what
course.
was that?
Yeah, she wants to hurt us, though. Same place. Go, Maximilian.
Wait here. I'll run ahead.
Whenever you're ready.
Go,
I'll follow
Maximilian.
your lead.
I'll draw her attention. Follow
Nope,
when
that's
it's
not
safe.
covered. Get down. Okay, wait for it one more time. Okay, go. Alright. That roll came in handy there.
Watch out! It's her domain. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest. Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm if you ask me.
I was about to say that. Don't take the words out of my
I don't
mouth,
suppose you listen to
Maximilian.
reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that.
Okay, wait for it to attack. Go. I don't know why it takes so long to get out of cover even when I'm holding the sprint button. Go.
If we can get to that entrance, we can get to it.
I probably could have made it to the next barricade, but... Go! Over! Cool. trolls are fighting me right now.
She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant. Revelio.
There's the nest. We're almost there.
I'll take your word for it, because I didn't really see the nest. Apparently, this rock extends invisibly all the way to here. Alright, more repairing
Why is every
required.
bridge here broken?
Probably because the dragon.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Okay. Ah, so this is just where we're gonna put it then. Don't fall.
That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Yeah, that was actually quite the fun experience.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntel Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless
what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
If Maximilian was cleverer, he probably would have seen what she saw, but he's not.
How could I have been so blind?
Right, well, I'll meet up with you later. And we'll figure out what it is she is worried about soon, although you probably can already figure out because this game isn't exactly too hard to figure out. In my first playthrough, I actually managed to predict correctly every single story beat. Yeah, whoops. I should probably back out of the map and actually select a quest. So yeah, we could go with Sebastian. He's had a little bit of time now. Or we can speak with Amit. I think we should handle this one first. Sebastian probably does need a good bit of time, I imagine. Alright, so let's go and speak with Amit then, in Hogwarts. I'm not going to change back into my school uniform even though I'm going back into school. Simply because we'll be leaving again. Hopefully none of the faculty will be mad at me for that. Out of character, I do know that they actually don't care if you wear your uniform or not. It's just roleplay.
Wish I brought a pet owl. Hello there.
You know, I was about to ask why you were up here in the day, but I can understand. It's actually a pretty good view from up here.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
So in other words, you've only read it, you haven't actually spoken it with other people. Your pronunciation's gonna be all sorts of fucked.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
Oh yeah, your pronunciation is gonna be all sorts of wrong.
Lodgok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
I am somewhat surprised that he actually speaks it. I thought he was just being a blowhard. Well, out of character, I knew that he did because I've played this game before, and even though I don't remember every little detail, I do remember that. But Maximilian is actually a little bit surprised he speaks it. Right, so Flue Flame, and we're gonna go to a mine. Not actually certain where this mine is. I guess I will see in a moment via my magic map. All the way down here in territory that I've not been yet. In fact, there's a lot of territory I've not been yet over here. We'll get there in due time. In fact, I don't think we're terribly far off of getting there. Right, well, Keenbridge is the closest that we currently have. All right. Before I go, I believe I have some more loot to sell from the catacombs, so I'll do that really quickly. Ah, it's you. I guess I could have identified these items while I was in Hogwarts, but oh well.
Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Yeah, so we're heading this way. Have I been into that
Revelio.
castle? Oh, there's an astronomy table. It's daytime right now, so I'm going to leave that be. There's a Merlin trial here, but again, I don't think I'm going to engage with those anymore because we're pretty close to the end, I believe. End of the game, that is, and we still have rather a lot of those left for the next level. So I don't really see a point in doing that. It's just a time sink, if anything.
Handy resource indeed, your field
This
guide.
definitely does look like a goblin mine. Ooh, hold on guys, I have balloons to pop. Maximilian's priorities are all sorts of fucked. 3, 4, oh, ran out of boost, and 5. Interesting lot on that windmill over there. It looks like it's moving in half frame rate. Ooh, and there's a landing pad. These guys must be looking at Maximilian like, what the fuck is he doing? He flies in, then just suddenly gets distracted by a bunch of shit. Oh, is Amit not here yet? Hi.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps
Right, he
you
did
could
say
tell me
that.
why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lord Gok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Oh boy, is this going to be a stealth mission then? I am so good at those.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
If goblins are somewhat familiar with the capability of wizards, that seems like a rather big security flaw, making a door that will not open when it can see you, because there are spells such as disillusionment. Even invisibility cloaks, which I've learned is more than just the one from the Deathly Hollows. That snow is not moving with the bucket correctly. Yes, apparently there are invisibility cloaks, but none of them are quite as good as the Deathly Hollows invisibility
door is
cloak.
looking at us.
Ah, yes.
Yes, of course.
So this is the door in question. I suppose we should stay in disillusionment for now if we're trying not to be seen.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
Yeah, are you going to be like this for the whole trip? Well, I imagine they're going to see the lift being used. Well, perhaps it was just a malfunction or something.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Hey. Okay, so what did that do then? It pumped some steam into there. Ah. Perhaps I should try to ascertain the purpose of things before I start poking things. I was kind of giving Sebastian an earful about that myself yesterday. Well, I say yesterday, it was just last
I've read
recording.
about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Okay. I wonder if goblins have magic similar to Accio, or if they're like using ropes and stuff to get these around. Because it seems awfully wizard-centric design.
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
Are we even going to be able to stealth take down this room? That door looks like it's going to have an eye.
Matter of time till Ranrock sets things right.
No, we're not going to be able to do this fully stealthily, I don't think. Well, let's hope that the good old-fashioned Russian stealth will apply and work.
Round here.
There we go. Finally got the barrel I was trying to throw.
Arrest the momentum.
Go, ouch.
Expelliarmus.
I will make.
Sendo, that was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
Okay. I don't see anybody else coming for backup, so I hope we're good.
Revelio. Confringo.
Okay, so there's a chest up there. How are we gonna get to that, though? Ah, they're just stairs. Well, not really stairs. But there's a gate blocking the way. Maximilian is crouching against it for some reason. Move it, Amit! Fuck.
Revelio.
Okay, we can't interact with those valves. The boiler is going. Ah! Oh,
Accio.
no, that didn't do it, I
Revelio.
don't think. Oh, it did. It just took a while. Why are you ducking for that? You maybe have to stoop a little bit, but it's not really duck-worthy.
Bombarda.
Hopefully that wasn't heard. Unidentified back item. Potential upgrade. Right.
Revelio.
I'm gonna stay out of Disillusionment for a while because it's slower to walk like that. I'm just gonna keep an eye out with
I
Revelio.
feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be
Goblins up
plans
there.
around here somewhere.
Looks like there are stairs this way, though. Perhaps we can deal with the gobbos.
Revelio.
They're kind of clumped up close together. Although they're all kind of facing away. Perhaps I can at least get one of them like this. Yep.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Arresto momentum. Glacius. Defender.
Okay, well that's them dealt with. I'll search that in a moment because I feel like that's what we need to progress. I saw some stuff down here I want to get to first.
Revelio.
A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Okay, this looks like a kitchen of some sort. It's also got a stairway going up. That looks like progress. Let's go back up here then. Yeah, it connects.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Revelio.
Alright, got some more loot. Now I guess we progress. I am seeing goblins in Revelio range. Hopefully they won't be too close to where we're going. Although it looks like they will be.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see. If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Revelio.
You think you are translating it correctly. Oh boy. Should I even try stealth? No, I don't think so.
War is over. Goblins. What's that? Who's there?
Ah! Whoops, that was not the right spell.
Potato. Stupid. Arresto momentum.
Ouch.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Defender.
You almost had a lucky shot!
Accio. Arresto momentum. Bombarda.
Oh, there are a couple more here.
Easily diverted. Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus.
I will make
Accio. Revelio.
More loyalists.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Levioso. Defender. Descendo.
I won't rest. Think you're clever?
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse. Revelio.
Another
Yeah,
boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
I don't think Amit was really cut out for this kind of mission.
Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
More schematics.
Another schematic. I wonder if the boiler powers the lever. I suspect it must.
So you just cut yourself off to make an observation about the boiler. Okay then. Well, this door is looking at us, but... Oh, it looks like it's broken. I was stuck on something.
Revelio.
I doubt we can get through there. But I was going to try anyway. I think I'm just going to forego stealth because every time we've
The
run into
boiler
goblins, I've had to
activated
ditch
that
it
handle.
anyway.
See it?
Shut up. Didn't I already pull this?
Accio. Revelio.
Ooh, there are stairs. Aha, and a thing that could be blasted away.
Revelio.
Loot. Probably not very worth it, though. I just picked up a tree from that little chest. And yes, I understand it's probably just spellcrafts. I just like to think of it as I'm picking a tree up out of the chest. I keep trying to pick up those Wigan welds, even though I'm full up. This game is not very difficult. I am playing on the hardest difficulty, and yet, even though this combat isn't very intuitive for me specifically, I'm still doing okay. I actually don't think I've died yet. At all during this Let's Play. I don't know. I've been recording it for a rather long time. Over the span of almost a year now, I think.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not
Lumos.
careful.
Yeah,
Not an entanglement
I
we
wasn't
need
even
right
paying
now.
enough attention. Some Dittany to make some Wigan weld to fix the wound that I just
Revelio.
caused myself. Even though I don't really need to use Wigan weld right now.
Lumos.
I just found it kind of funny. Okay, what's going to be down here then? Yep, more gobos.
Revelio.
My hands on fig for that student.
Ah, so they know of Fig's involvement too then.
You won't
Levioso. Glacier.
How very dare you? I'm waiting for my yellers to come back. Whoops! I did not mean to do that. Well, it doesn't look like Amit noticed. Yeah, that was just a misinput using Imperio there. Canonically, it probably didn't actually happen.
Arresto momentum.
Because I imagine it's a lot more difficult to cast a spell by accident in universe, especially in Unforgivable, because the whole you need to mean it thing. For me, though, it's a simple button press.
Arresto momentum.
I will make you.
Put me down. Glaciers. Window. Accio. Arresto momentum. Glaciers. Defender.
There we go.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, Amit.
Okay, so a lever. Although we didn't start a boiler.
Revelio.
Let's see if there's one around here then. Okay, so there's a side path here with some loot by the look of it.
Accio.
Oh, you know what? That looks like it's powering the elevator. Ah, yeah, I see. There's an eye.
Revelio.
Yep, power the boiler here. More schematics.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
Yeah, and I know what those are being used for. We saw one such example already.
Accio.
Is it really necessary to put spikes like that on the bottom of your elevators?
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Ooh, this episode's actually gone on a bit long. Oh well, I guess I'll treat you with a longer episode. I'm gonna get out of the mine and finish up this quest before I wrap it up. I didn't even know how long it, or notice how long it was going.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Yes, very welcome, because it means I don't have to deal with him for much longer.
Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
Good riddance. Alright. Lodgok.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals. but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Just giving it a moment in case more things pop up, as this game is wont to do. No? Okay. Well, that's where I'm going to leave off this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.